By sunrise, the air was thick with the smell of burnt leather, blood, and wet ash. What had once been a thriving barbarian war camp, rows of tents, supply carts, fire pits, signal towers, now lay in ruin. The ballista strikes had broken the heart of the camp, like a hammer through bone, and the cavalry had crushed its breath. The infantry carved out its soul, piece by piece. The commander stood at the edge of what remained of the central war tent, his wooden frame twisted and blackened, its banners half melted into the mud. The barbarian chieftain's body lay nearby, half buried under the collapsed frame. A splintered Roman pilum still lodged through his chest. There would be no burial. He turned slowly, eyes scanning the destruction. Roman soldiers moved like ghosts through the ruins. No cheering, no laughter, no celebration, only quiet movement. Like priests in a burnt temple, they searched for food, weapons, coin, but above all information. Any scrolls, maps, carved stones, anything that might hint at the enemy's next plan. Burn everything we don't take, the commander said flatly. If it's not Roman, it doesn't remain. A junior officer approached, his face pale, streaked with soot. We found 2 prisoners, scouts, one's wounded, the other not talking. Good, the commander said. Let them bleed for answers. The officer hesitated. And the civilians? There was a long pause. The commander looked down the ridge, where a few dozen huddled shapes, women, old men, children had been corralled under guard. They weren't soldiers, but they had fed them, housed them, cheered for their victories. He said nothing. The officer bowed and stepped away. This wasn't the first time. It wouldn't be the last. The commander finally removed his helmet, revealing a face etched by fatigue and silence. Scars like forgotten stories, eyes that had seen too many endings. Behind him, a gust of wind sent ash swirling through the camp like black snow. He walked through the wreckage, slow and deliberate, past the fallen, past the wounded, past a line of enemy, dead being tossed into a hastily dug trench. The fire crackled louder than voices. As he reached the edge of the field, he looked up at the rising sun. It was blood orange, like the ground, and for a moment it felt like the world itself was watching, waiting. This wasn't a victory. It was a message. Rome no longer reacted. Rome advanced. Let the tribes hear of what happened here. Let them dream of safety. Let them gather strength. Let them come. He would be waiting.